So, Madam President, today my thoughts, my prayers, our condolences are with everyone whose lives were ripped apart because of the awful fire in the apartments that ignited yesterday at the Twin Parks Northwest Tower in the Bronx. 17 people lost their lives in yesterday's fire, including 8 innocent children. Dozens of others were injured, many of them critically so. We pray for their recovery. Many are still in the ICU. It was the deadliest fire in New York City in the last 30 years, an unspeakable tragedy made 1,000 times worse because it happened within the confines of people's own homes, places that should be safe, should be secure, should be shielded from moments of terror like the ones we saw yesterday. I grieve for all the families, friends, and neighbors whose lives were suddenly cut short in the fire. Many were from immigrant families, people who came to our city to start climbing up the ladders of prosperity and a decent life for themselves and their children in this beautiful country, and now they're lost. I commend the brave firefighters who stepped up to beat back the fire, save lives, and keep the surrounding community safe. They did not think about their own safety. They just answered the call and did their jobs. That's what firefighters do. We respect them, we love them. And I'm profoundly grateful. I'm grateful for them and all the workers who are rebuilding from the damage, as well as the health workers tending to the injured. Last night, I joined with the governor, with Mayor Adams, and with other members of the city and local governments. It was a broad group because New York always pulls together in times of tragedy. And we had people from all parts of the city and all different backgrounds coming together to support those families impacted by the fire. At the federal level, we will do whatever we can: housing assistance, disaster assistance, and help for all immigrant families. Many of those affected by the fire came from Gambia and other West African countries on a program called Diversity Visas, which I was proud to author. I say to these immigrant families, do not hesitate to reach out to local and federal authorities. You will find nothing but a helping hand. When tragedy strikes our city, New Yorkers come together. We embrace one another. We help however we can. And we always find ways to come back stronger than before. That's been true throughout our city's history, and it shall remain true as we get through this latest awful tragedy.